Alter side seams, female coats only. Note, ladies' coat has true side seams, therefore you can take in or let out by balancing the altered amount needed on both sides. You do not have to take in the back side panel seam unless needed. As shown in the most recent waist in, out video, carefully rip the lining from hem of the jacket by just wide enough to pull the coat body inside out. Measure the amount needed to take in or let out and mark the amount with chalk. Also open at least 8 inches of the back vent, which is hidden under the outer vent. You will use this opening to complete closing the lining to the shell hem. You can pin your seams together to make sure the fabric is flat while stitching. Make sure you can start stitching 1 inch from the armhole to ensure a smooth transition from the original seam into the amount needed to take in or let out. Merging into the waist and then tapering off smoothly into the original seam of the hips. As shown here, we are letting out the seams by marking the amount needed. Then sew according to your markings. If the hips need to be taken in as well, continue stitching following your marks through the hem. Do the same steps to take in the lining. Remove original stitching and press seams open. Clean finish the bottom hem by using the original seam margins. Align the lining seam manually or pin together with the bottom coat hem to lay flat while under the machine presser foot. Sew the shell and lining seams together. Machine stitch to the back tack hem to the side back seam to keep the hemline from falling. Turn the coat back to the right side. Using the original seam margins and following the lining placement on bottom hem. Close the back under vent by aligning both the lining and outer shell together. 3/8 inch seam margins should already be turned under to clean finish the opening. and sew with 1/8 inch edge stitching, starting from the top of the vent through to finish hem edge, and back tack at the end on stitch line. Press coat thoroughly.